The awakening has begun. You feel it, don't you? That pull deep inside, whispering that your life is not random, that the chaos, the pain, the solitude, it's all been preparing you. Something ancient stirs within you. You are awakening, and the universe is calling your name. Right now, in this very moment, you are stepping into alignment. Every step, every breath, every trial has led you here. You are chosen. You are seen. And soon, everything will click into place. The weight of being chosen. To be a chosen one is to carry a weight that few can understand. You've walked through storms alone. You've been misunderstood, questioned, even ridiculed. But every hardship, every moment of isolation was shaping you. Society doesn't recognize the chosen. They try to tame you, silence your voice, and make you conform. But your spirit refuses to bend. You are not meant to fit into their mold. Your path is unique, your purpose undeniable, and your awakening unstoppable. Signs of the awakening. You've noticed the signs, the synchronicities that seem too perfect to be coincidence, the sudden clarity in moments of chaos, the pull toward truth, knowledge, and understanding that leaves others puzzled. You feel deeply, you see patterns, and your intuition never lies. These are not accidents. They are the markers of a chosen soul stepping toward alignment. The universe is guiding you, and it's up to you to listen, to trust, to follow. The loneliness of the path. Many who are chosen feel the sting of solitude. You may have felt disconnected from friends, family, even the world itself. But this isolation is not punishment, it is preparation. In solitude, you discover your inner strength, your true self, and the hidden truths the world tries to hide. The quiet moments are your sanctuary. The silence speaks louder than any crowd ever could. You are learning to stand in your power, even when no one else understands. The call of purpose. Deep inside, you know your life carries a greater mission. The struggles, the doubts, the nights spent questioning your worth are all signals. You are being shaped for something monumental, something that goes beyond ordinary understanding. The universe doesn't awaken souls without purpose. Every experience, every tear, every triumph is leading you to step fully into alignment. Your destiny is waiting. Will you answer the call? The resistance of the world. The world fears those who awaken. It fears those who see beyond the illusions, who reject the lies society feeds them. You may encounter ridicule, doubt, or even opposition from those closest to you. Do not mistake this as failure. It is proof of your power. The greater your alignment, the louder the resistance. Remember, what is misunderstood is often the most transformative. Your path is yours alone. Trusting your inner voice. The chosen one listens deeply. You have learned that the answers are not outside, they are within. Your intuition is the compass that guides you. When doubt creeps in, when the world questions your purpose, return to your inner knowing. Trust it. Your heart has always known the way. Your soul remembers the truth you were born to awaken. Alignment begins when you stop seeking outside validation and start trusting the whispers within. The breaking of old patterns. Alignment requires shedding the old, the toxic, the illusions you once clung to. Relationships that drain you, habits that cloud your clarity, beliefs that no longer serve you, they must fall away. This breaking is not loss, it is liberation. The universe clears space for the new. Every time you let go, you make room for your highest self. Transformation is messy, painful, yet profoundly beautiful. The emergence of power. As you step into alignment, your power begins to emerge. You feel it in your voice, your presence, your decisions. You influence without force, guide without control, and see without illusion. Power no longer comes from struggle, it flows from clarity. The chosen one carries energy that inspires, uplifts, and awakens others. You are becoming a beacon of truth in a world that often forgets it exists. The moment of recognition. There will come a moment when you finally recognize yourself. The moment when the veil lifts and you understand that every step, every challenge, every tear was necessary. You will see the patterns, the signs, the purpose. And in that recognition, peace will flood your soul. You are exactly where you are meant to be. Alignment is not a destination. It is a realization that you have always been ready. The transformation within. The awakening transforms you. Your fears lose their power. Your doubts fade. You begin to act from a place of authenticity, courage, and love. You no longer bend to societal expectations. You no longer apologize for being different. Every choice becomes intentional. Every word carries weight. Every action is a reflection of your highest truth. This is the chosen one stepping fully into their destiny. The power of patience. Stepping into alignment requires patience. The universe moves in perfect timing. Sometimes you may feel stalled, uncertain, or frustrated. Trust that every pause is purposeful. Every delay is a lesson. Patience does not weaken the chosen, it strengthens them. In stillness, you gather clarity, energy, and wisdom. Alignment is not rushed. It unfolds when you are ready to receive it fully. The unseen support. You are never alone. Forces beyond comprehension guide you, protect you, and prepare you. Angels, ancestors, spiritual guides, they whisper, nudge, and open doors when you least expect it. The universe conspires with those who awaken. Your journey may feel solitary, but it is supported at every level. Open your awareness and notice the subtle signs. The world is alive with allies invisible to the unawakened eye. The courage to step forward. Alignment asks for courage. The courage to speak your truth, the courage to walk alone, the courage to embrace your uniqueness. Fear will try to hold you back. Society will challenge you. Doubt will shadow you. But courage is not the absence of fear. It is the act of moving forward in spite of it. Every step you take is a declaration. I am ready. I am chosen. I am aligned. The invitation to rise. Now the invitation is clear. Your soul is calling, your purpose is waiting, the time to align is now. Release hesitation, release shame, step boldly into the path carved for you. Your awakening is not a suggestion, it is a mandate. The world needs you awake, aware, and aligned. There is no turning back, only forward, only truth, only your highest self. The transformation of reality. As you align, reality begins to shift. Situations that once seemed impossible now unfold effortlessly. Connections appear, opportunities rise, and your inner world reflects outward. The universe responds to your alignment. Life no longer feels heavy. It feels purposeful, meaningful, and sacred. The chosen one does not chase life. They attract it with intention and grace. The power of presence. Alignment is not about achieving, it is about being fully present, fully aware, fully awake. In your presence, others feel it too. They sense the depth, the wisdom, the authenticity radiating from you. Your energy becomes a mirror for the world, a light that ignites awakening in others. Presence is your greatest tool, and alignment is the path to mastering it. Chosen one, your alignment is your awakening. Your power is real, your purpose undeniable. Step fully into it. Embrace the journey, trust the process, and honor the calling within. Like this video to acknowledge your awakening. Comment below to share your truth. Subscribe to return to awakening and join a community of souls rising together. The time is now. Your alignment is your destiny, the deep calling of your soul. There is a voice inside you that never rests. It whispers in moments of quiet, it stirs when the world is loud. This voice knows your purpose before you do. It reminds you that you were never meant to settle. You were never meant to live small or hidden. The chosen one is always drawn to what is true, what is pure, and what ignites the spirit. Your soul has been calling, and now, finally, you are answering. The resistance within. Even as you step forward, there is resistance, not from the world but from within. Old fears, doubts, and limiting beliefs rise to test you. You may feel pulled back into comfort, back into the familiar, but this is a test of alignment. Each time you push through, each time you trust despite the fear, you strengthen the bridge between who you were and who you are becoming. Growth is forged in this inner fire. The clarity of vision. Alignment brings clarity unlike anything before. Suddenly, what was foggy becomes sharp. Paths that once seemed uncertain now reveal themselves in vivid detail. You begin to see the patterns, the signs, and the connections that guide your journey. The chosen one does not need the world to validate their vision. They see clearly because they are aligned with the truth of their soul. The release of burdens. As you move deeper into alignment, old burdens begin to fall away. Guilt, resentment, and regret lose their grip. The things that once weighed you down no longer define you. You learn to forgive, not for others, but for yourself. This release is not weakness, it is liberation. The chosen one carries only what empowers them, and in letting go, you make space for your true power to rise. The expansion of awareness. Every step toward alignment expands your consciousness. You begin to notice the invisible threads connecting everything. You see the truth behind appearances, the hidden motives, and the sacred design of life. Your awareness grows sharper, your intuition stronger, and your understanding of the universe deeper. The chosen one sees beyond the veil because they are willing to step through it. The strength in stillness. In alignment, stillness is not emptiness, it is power. When the world pushes and pulls, you find your center. In moments of silence, you discover strength you never knew existed. You learn to listen, not react. You learn to respond, not be controlled. The chosen one is steady because their power comes from within, not from outside approval or validation. The courage to transform. True alignment demands transformation. You cannot step into your destiny while clinging to who you once were. Change is uncomfortable, unsettling, even painful. But every change is a step closer to your true self. The chosen one embraces this transformation because they understand that comfort is the enemy of awakening. You are shedding the old skin to reveal the radiant being underneath. The magnetic pull of destiny. As alignment deepens, your life begins to attract the people, circumstances, and opportunities that belong to you. You no longer chase or force things, they flow naturally. Doors open effortlessly. Connections form organically. You are pulled toward your destiny because you are no longer resisting it. The chosen one does not struggle against life. They are drawn to it like a compass points north. The power of intention. Alignment amplifies the power of your intentions. Every thought, word, and action begins to carry weight. You learn to speak with purpose, act with awareness, and live deliberately. The chosen one does not drift, they navigate. They create reality through clarity, focus, and alignment with their highest self. Intention becomes the bridge between desire and manifestation. The awakening of compassion. As you rise, your heart expands. You begin to see the world through the eyes of the awakened. Pain no longer isolates. You feel it, honor it, and transform it. Compassion flows naturally because you understand the struggles of the unseen and unheard. The chosen one carries empathy as a weapon and a shield, recognizing that love is the ultimate power, the alignment of purpose. Every step you take toward awakening strengthens the connection between your actions and your purpose. Life begins to feel intentional, as though each moment is designed to guide you closer to your truth. The chosen one does not wander. They move with focus, guided by an invisible hand. Your alignment is the key that unlocks the hidden doors of destiny, revealing opportunities meant only for you. The revelation of truth. As you awaken, illusions begin to fade. You see the world not as it appears, but as it truly is. Layers of deception, fear, and societal expectation fall away. What remains is raw, unfiltered truth. The chosen one carries this truth like a torch, illuminating their path and the paths of others. You are beginning to understand that the reality you perceive is only a reflection of your inner alignment. The mastery of energy. Alignment teaches mastery over your own energy. You learn where to give and where to protect, when to speak and when to remain silent. Your presence begins to affect the space around you. The chosen one understands that energy is power, and they wield it wisely. Every interaction, every decision, every intention becomes a conscious act of creation. The awakening of courage. Stepping into alignment requires immense courage. You face fears that others cannot see. You confront truths that shake the very foundation of your life. Yet in this confrontation, you grow stronger. The chosen one understands that courage is not the absence of fear. It is the relentless movement forward despite it. Each step fortifies your spirit and strengthens your resolve. the liberation from judgment. As you awaken, the opinions of others begin to lose their weight. Criticism, doubt, and judgment no longer define you. The chosen one moves through the world untethered by approval or rejection. Your path is your own, sacred and unassailable. Alignment frees you from the need to justify your existence to anyone but yourself. The power of resilience. Every trial you have faced has prepared you for this moment. Alignment reveals the strength you didn't know you possessed. You rise each time you fall, stronger, wiser, and more capable. The chosen one does not break. They bend, adapt, and emerge more radiant. Resilience becomes the foundation upon which your destiny is built. The connection to the infinite. Stepping into alignment awakens a connection to something greater than yourself. You feel the pulse of the universe in your veins, the rhythm of life guiding your every step. The chosen one is never alone. They are connected to the infinite, drawing wisdom, strength, and clarity from forces unseen. Alignment is the bridge between the mortal and the eternal. The gift of vision. With alignment comes vision, seeing not just what is, but what could be. You begin to perceive possibilities that remain invisible to the unawakened. The chosen one carries this vision as both guide and gift, illuminating paths for themselves and others. Your insight becomes a compass, revealing the unseen patterns that shape your life. The transformation of relationships. As you rise, the people around you change too. Some will fall away, unable to match your growth. Others will emerge, drawn to your light and purpose. The chosen one understands that relationships are mirrors of alignment. Surround yourself with those who reflect your highest self. Every connection becomes intentional, sacred, and meaningful. The manifestation of destiny. Finally, alignment begins to manifest in your reality. Opportunities, synchronicities, and breakthroughs appear, not by chance but by design. The chosen one steps into their destiny with confidence, clarity, and grace. What once seemed impossible now unfolds naturally, guided by the alignment of your soul and the rhythm of the universe, the awakening of intuition. Your intuition sharpens with every step into alignment. You sense what others overlook, hear what is left unspoken, and feel the currents of energy guiding your path. The chosen one trusts these inner whispers. They are not random thoughts, but messages from your higher self. Every decision, every pause, every action becomes informed by this sacred knowing. The shedding of old identity. Alignment demands the shedding of what you once believed yourself to be. Roles, labels, and identities that no longer serve you dissolve. The chosen one steps into the self that has always existed beneath the surface, authentic, powerful, unbound. In letting go, you discover freedom beyond imagination. You are no longer defined by who you were, only by who you are becoming. The awakening of compassionate strength. True alignment balances strength with compassion. You become a force that nurtures as it protects, inspires as it challenges. The chosen one embodies this duality, recognizing that power is most potent when guided by empathy. Your heart expands even as your spirit hardens, allowing you to navigate the world with both wisdom and grace. The recognition of sacred timing. Everything unfolds in perfect timing. Alignment teaches patience, showing that the universe operates on rhythms far beyond human understanding. The chosen one learns to trust the pace of life, knowing that every delay, every pause, every obstacle is purposeful. Your journey is never wasted. Every step is a thread in the tapestry of your destiny. The emergence of inner authority. Stepping into alignment awakens your inner authority. No longer do you seek permission to be yourself or to pursue your path. The chosen one recognizes that their power comes from within, not from approval outside. You command your energy, your focus, and your presence with quiet confidence. Others may resist, but your authority is unshakable. The deepening of awareness. With alignment comes heightened perception. You notice subtleties others miss, the energy in a room, the truth behind a smile, the signs hidden in everyday life. The chosen one sees clearly, not just the surface, but the underlying currents shaping reality. Awareness becomes your compass, guiding you with precision and purpose. The courage to stand alone. Alignment often requires solitude. You may find yourself walking paths that others cannot understand, facing choices that few would dare. The chosen one embraces this isolation, understanding that greatness is forged in the fire of standing alone. Every moment of solitude strengthens your resolve and clarifies your purpose. The transformation of self-belief. Stepping fully into alignment awakens unshakable self-belief. Doubts no longer dominate your mind. Fear loses its grip. The chosen one recognizes their worth, power, and potential. Every challenge becomes a mirror reflecting your inner strength. Confidence is no longer borrowed from others. It arises naturally from knowing who you are. The activation of destiny. Every choice, every step, every intention sets destiny in motion. Alignment activates your purpose, awakening opportunities that align with your highest self. The chosen one understands that destiny is not a distant dream. It is unfolding now, shaped by your awareness, courage, and alignment. Your path is alive, responsive, and unmistakably yours. The integration of shadow and light. Alignment requires embracing all parts of yourself, the light and the shadow. The chosen one does not deny struggle or darkness. They integrate it, transforming it into power. Pain, regret, and fear become teachers rather than obstacles. Every shadow carries a lesson, and every lesson illuminates the path forward. True awakening balances the entirety of the soul, the harmony of mind and soul. As alignment deepens, your mind and soul begin to harmonize. Thoughts no longer fight your intuition. Your emotions no longer cloud your judgment. The chosen one moves with coherence, guided by clarity that transcends confusion. Every decision becomes a reflection of inner truth, every action a ripple of conscious intention. Harmony is the silent power that propels you forward. The awakening of faith. Faith rises naturally as you align. Not faith in others, not faith in circumstance, but unwavering faith in yourself and the unseen forces guiding you. The chosen one trusts the path, even when the way is hidden. You surrender to the flow, knowing the universe conspires with those awake. Every challenge reinforces this faith, every victory affirms it. The power of discernment. Alignment sharpens discernment. You see who and what truly supports your journey and what no longer serves your growth. The chosen one recognizes illusions, detects hidden motives, and avoids distractions that dilute their energy. Discernment is a shield, a guide that protects your path and ensures your focus remains on your highest purpose. The awakening of creativity. Stepping into alignment ignites creativity. Ideas flow effortlessly, inspiration strikes at unexpected moments, and solutions reveal themselves with clarity. The chosen one expresses themselves authentically, transforming imagination into reality. Your creativity becomes a reflection of your soul, a language of awakening that influences the world in subtle yet profound ways. The liberation from fear. Fear loses its grip as you align. What once paralyzed you now becomes fuel for action. The chosen one walks through fear with awareness, turning hesitation into momentum. You realize that fear is never a stop sign. It is a guidepost, pointing you toward growth and expansion. Each courageous step reinforces the power that has always been within you. The expansion of influence. As you step fully into alignment, your presence begins to influence others naturally. You do not seek control, yet your energy inspires change. The chosen one uplifts, awakens, and leads without effort. Your alignment becomes magnetic, drawing like-minded souls, opportunities, and experiences that resonate with your purpose. Influence grows from authenticity, not force. The deepening of connection. Alignment strengthens connection to yourself, to others, and to the universe. Relationships deepen, communication becomes intuitive, and bonds form that are grounded in truth and respect. The chosen one experiences connection not as dependency, but as sacred resonance. Every interaction becomes meaningful, every exchange a reflection of awakened presence. The recognition of miracles. When aligned, life reveals its miraculous nature. Synchronicities, coincidences, and signs appear with astonishing frequency. The chosen one begins to notice the magic woven into ordinary moments. You understand that nothing is random, that every event carries meaning. Life itself becomes a testament to the power of alignment and awakening. The refinement of purpose. Your purpose becomes sharper with every aligned choice. Clarity replaces doubt, intention replaces randomness, and focus replaces distraction. The chosen one does not wander, they navigate with precision. Each decision becomes a deliberate step toward manifesting the life that aligns with your highest self. Purpose is no longer abstract. It is alive, tangible, and undeniable. The power of presence in action. Alignment is not just internal, it manifests in your actions. You move, speak, and create from a place of deep awareness. The chosen one understands that being aligned transforms every action into impact. You act not from obligation, but from authentic resonance with your soul. Presence becomes your power, and every movement reflects awakening, the unfolding of destiny. Every aligned step unveils your destiny, layer by layer. What once felt uncertain now begins to reveal its pattern. The chosen one realizes that life has been orchestrating this moment long before you understood it. Each decision, each choice, each surrender shapes the path ahead. Destiny is no longer a distant vision, it is alive in your every action. The awakening of inner peace. Alignment brings a deep, unshakable peace. The chaos of the world no longer disturbs your core. The chosen one stands grounded, steady, and calm amidst storms. Peace is not passive. It is the quiet strength of knowing that you are exactly where you are meant to be. This serenity fuels clarity, focus, and unwavering purpose. The illumination of truth. The veil lifts as alignment progresses. Hidden truths reveal themselves in moments of clarity. The chosen one sees beyond illusion and recognizes the forces shaping reality. Nothing is hidden forever. The universe speaks in subtle signs, and those awake hear its language. You begin to navigate life with eyes wide open, seeing what others overlook. The strength of authenticity. Alignment demands authenticity. The chosen one no longer wears masks or plays roles for approval. Every word, thought, and action resonates with truth. Authenticity becomes a shield and a magnet, attracting what aligns with your soul and repelling what does not. The courage to be fully yourself unlocks immense power. The awakening of resilience. Every trial becomes a teacher in alignment. You bend but do not break, stumble but do not surrender. The chosen one understands that resilience is born from perseverance through challenge. Each hardship strengthens your spirit and deepens your alignment. You emerge more capable, more aware, and more empowered than before. The expansion of consciousness. Alignment expands awareness beyond the personal into the universal. You feel the interconnection of all life. The chosen one recognizes that nothing exists in isolation. Everything has purpose, rhythm, and energy. Consciousness grows as you see beyond the mundane, embracing the vast intelligence that flows through all existence. The activation of inner power. Stepping into alignment awakens dormant potential. The chosen one discovers strengths that were hidden beneath doubt and fear. Energy flows more freely, intuition sharpens, and influence strengthens. You are no longer a passive observer. You are an active participant in the co-creation of your life and the world around you. The mastery of choice. Alignment teaches mastery through deliberate choice. The chosen one does not react blindly to circumstance. They respond with awareness. Every decision becomes a reflection of inner truth. Freedom arises not from circumstance but from conscious choice, and every step taken in alignment reinforces the power of intentional living. The courage to shine. Alignment illuminates your presence in ways that cannot be ignored. The chosen one shines not for recognition, but because hiding is no longer an option. Light becomes your natural expression, and in shining, you empower others to awaken. Courage is the fuel that allows your inner light to burn brightly despite darkness around you. The deepening of gratitude. Alignment awakens a profound sense of gratitude. You see blessings in every moment, lessons in every challenge, and beauty in every struggle. The chosen one recognizes that gratitude is not a fleeting emotion but a state of alignment. It grounds, nourishes, and amplifies the energy that carries you forward on your awakened path, the alignment of heart and mind. As you step further into alignment, your heart and mind begin to move as one. Emotions and thoughts no longer conflict, they harmonize. The chosen one learns to act from both wisdom and feeling, from clarity and compassion. Every choice becomes a reflection of inner truth, every action an expression of your awakened self. Balance becomes effortless, and power arises naturally. The recognition of sacred paths. Alignment reveals that no step is wasted. Every experience, every encounter, every challenge has led you to this precise moment. The chosen one sees that what once felt random was always intentional. Paths converge, doors open, and synchronicities appear. The universe guides with precision, and your awakening aligns you with these sacred currents. The expansion of influence through service. The power of alignment grows when it flows outward. The chosen one uplifts others without expectation, inspires without coercion, and awakens consciousness through example. Influence is not taken, it is earned through presence, integrity, and resonance. Your alignment becomes a beacon, drawing those ready to rise alongside you. The liberation from past attachments. Stepping fully into alignment requires release. The chosen one lets go of attachments that no longer serve the soul, people, beliefs, environments, even parts of identity. Freedom is found in detachment, not loss. With each release, your energy clears, your path brightens, and your purpose emerges more vividly. The awakening of intention. Every thought and action carries greater weight in alignment. The chosen one acts deliberately, aware of the ripple effects of even small choices. Life begins to respond to clarity and purpose. Intentions set in alignment do more than guide, they manifest. You begin to understand the sacred responsibility of creating consciously. The strength of stillness. Stillness becomes your sanctuary. The chosen one learns that presence is more powerful than endless striving. In quiet reflection, wisdom flows. In calm observation, direction emerges. Alignment teaches that strength is often hidden in patience, in the ability to wait, watch, and listen before acting. The integration of wisdom and experience. Alignment fuses knowledge with lived experience. The chosen one does not simply understand, they embody. Every trial, every joy, every lesson is woven into the tapestry of your awakening. Wisdom is no longer theoretical, it is alive, flowing through your choices, your words, and your presence in the world. The activation of inner magnetism. As you align, your energy attracts what serves your highest path. The chosen one draws opportunities, people, and experiences into orbit without force. Magnetic presence arises from authenticity and clarity. Life begins to respond naturally, as though the universe itself recognizes the awakened power you now wield. The mastery of emotional flow. Alignment teaches mastery over emotion. The chosen one feels deeply, yet is not overwhelmed. Pain transforms into insight, frustration into motivation, joy into radiance. Emotional intelligence becomes a tool for clarity, influence, and resilience. You navigate life with grace because you understand the rhythm of your own energy. The awakening of limitless potential. Every step into alignment unveils new potential. The chosen one begins to see that boundaries exist only in perception. Creativity, courage, wisdom, and influence expand exponentially. You begin to understand that the life you are stepping into has no limits, only those you allow. Alignment opens the door to your infinite self.